And we live, yo. I'm here with Coach Mark. I want us to get your thoughts on everything that happened this past weekend, bro. Some interesting things going on in boxing. Matter of fact, let's just get right to it. Right to it. First things first. This here. How do you feel about Stevenson versus De Los Santos agree for November 16th for the vacant WBC lightweight title?
It's a fight that I'll settle for. You know what I'm saying? Because of everything that's been
Why
going
you say
on.
settle?
Because there've been some fights that we wanted to see, and them guys didn't want to take the opportunity to fight them. Isaac Cruz, William Cepeda, and most recently Frank Martin. You know what I'm saying? That fight fell through. So De Los Santos has been running his mouth, trying to promote the fight to the best of his ability to try to get that opportunity for the vacant WBC title. And he got what he was looking for, man. So there were some fights that I would have preferred to have seen, of course. Obviously, the Haney fight would have been a great fight. The Isaac Cruz fight would have been a great fight. The Frank Martin fight would have been a great fight. But this is a solid fight as well. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. So I'll take it. You know what I mean? De Los Santos is a dangerous dude, and if Shakur isn't on his shit, if he isn't himself, then it could be a long night for him. So it's a great fight, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'll settle for it.
I like that it's for the WBC title. You know, I like that. It's a significant fight. You know, like they're not just fighting. It's for the championship, the real one. And I'm happy that Devin Haney is no longer undisputed. You know, based off this fight right here, man.
And it put Shakur in position to like be a 3-division world champion. You know what I'm saying? Be a four-time world champion overall. And then De Los Santos, he been hungry. He been on the come up. He looked solid against Joseph Adorno. And then obviously he had a great performance against Vario Venezuela. So he's been putting on some good fights. So it's time to see what De Los Santos really made of, because this is going to be the toughest test of his career so far.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't think that Shakur been in there with a puncher like this. But hey, speaking of that, man, did you happen to see this clip? I can't show the video, but I can play the audio.
Okay.
Y'all listen to this.
What happened with Frank Martin?
He pussy. He's a bitch. He's a bitch. That nigga's a straight bitch. I never seen nobody more bitch made than Frank Martin. Frank Martin is the most bitchest nigga in the world. Like, I done DM'd this. Mind you, I would never had that thought if I didn't have a DM conversation with the nigga. I talked to this nigga on the DMs. I explained this man, look, this is how much money the fight is. Me and you're not that big of a name, bro. You didn't bring nothing to the table. I'm so this how much the fight is worth. This man sat there in the DMs and I told him, look, I'm getting this much, you get this much. He tried to act like it wasn't 25%, but it is. He wanted 50-50. 50-50 or he's not fighting me. And it don't make sense. That don't make sense to me. Like, why would I fight Frank Martin? He never won a title. He never been in he never done nothing in the sport of boxing.
No, but I like Frank.
And immediately, like on the Twitter, they were talking about, well, why didn't you take 25% versus Haney? And you know what Shakur said made a lot of sense. At least Shakur got accomplishments. You know, like you be saying, you got to have the accolades. Frank Martin never did none in boxing. So I feel like he has no right to ask for 50% of anything. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, Mike, you good? I think somebody took him out the game. I think I heard shots. Hey, did y'all hear shots? I think I heard shots. And I think they just took him out the game. I'm not sure if they oh my bad. Hey, I thought I heard shots. Hey, I heard shots, and then the screen just went blank after I heard like,
yeah, you be on bullshit, dog.
17 shots. I heard the shots, and then the screen went black. Yeah. I'm like, oh man, we lost Mark. Yeah. You know what I'm
saying? I'm in the middle of North too. I'm in the middle of North Philly too. So shit.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, just getting some phone calls, bro. I gotta put my phone on do not disturb. Nah, but bro, obviously Shakur Stevenson being extremely disrespectful, dog. But that's how he feel at the end of the day, man. I think Shakur is sick of because when Shakur was coming up in his career, he was playing like the little nice guy role. You know what I'm saying? A little shy personality. You know what I'm saying? A little smile here and there. Didn't really say too much, but as he started to mature in the game, he's developed the character of being a heel. You know what I'm saying? He like being a heel. He like talking his shit, backing it up, and he really started doing that around like the Joette Gonzalez fight with that whole build up with the sister and all that stuff like that.
I like that though.
Raw, no protection. You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing.
Man,
Then, but then he started talking crazy about Dez, like, yeah, you better not be on no shit. Then going back and forth with Haney's, and so he's really been adopting that trash talking method. You know what I mean? And it's been causing a lot of like controversy around his name and shit like that. But I think it's gonna end up paying off because he's one of very few fighters who walk it like he talk it. Like he'll talk that shit, but then he'll perform and he'll rise to the occasion. So it's kind of similar to how like Floyd was when he was coming up. Not comparing the two, just talking about how they were talking and back it up. You know what I'm saying? And he talking real disrespectful to Frank Martin, and I feel like he has every right to do so because there's no way that you're gonna make an agreement to a split, and then within days later, just pull out from the opportunity. Like that's grimy. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they would have tried to negotiate behind the purse bid and he was like, no, I'm not taking nothing less than 50-50, then all right, man, I guess it just didn't work out from a business standpoint. But once you make that agreement and then you go back on it and make you look flaky, you know what I'm saying? So it's a crazy situation, but yeah, Shakur definitely frustrated, and they definitely putting a battery behind his back, bro. He seemed motivated and he looking to make statements, bro. He playing the villain role and it seemed like he really liked that role, so that motivates him, and I think he's just gonna put on an outstanding performance against De Los Santos, and I think he really gonna be on a rampage at 135. I mean, as long as they ain't nobody like Tank, you know what I'm saying, or stuff like that. But I really think he's on a mission. You know what I mean?
I like the trash talk from him, bro, because it's really rare that you hear a fighter call another fighter a bitch. Like he just said he a bitch. Like I like that, bro. You know what I mean? Like kind of like how they say about the NBA these days. Everybody want to be friends. Yo, it's my homie. Bro, come on, man. I mean, you in a sport where you could brain damage somebody. I like that he's talking like that. What's up? Hey, she really know 50 Cent. What's up, Kendra? How you doing? This guy says, what happens when Shakur fights Sobria Matias one day? They had different weight classes, but I think that'll be a good fight for sure. Hell yeah. Shakur Puerto Rican, so it'll be two Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah, for sure. Prize fight to you. What up? Hey, speaking of that, a matter of fact, hold up, really quick. Those of y'all who just tapped in, make sure you go subscribe to Mark's channel, man. Mazuma TV, y'all go subscribe, man. He's almost at 1K subs. Y'all go help get him to 1K subs, man. He got a good channel. He has people call in sometimes. He got a lot more patience than me. You know, I ain't gonna lie. You be patient. I can't deal with somebody who disagree with me. That's why I block a lot of people. If you disagree with me, I'm just gonna block you, bro, because I'm not trying to hear that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, that's it. I remember somebody on your channel said, hey, yo, Southpaw, man, you treat your channel like a dictatorship. And I said, ain't you supposed to? You know what I mean? You like you got pro Canelo channels just, you know what I mean, acting like the man is not a steroid user. So yeah, y'all go subscribe to Mazuma TV.
Appreciate that, man.
Type up subscribe before I know y'all subscribe to him. Same thing happens when Shakur fights anyone. Shakur wins. I mean, yeah, Shakur's winning about 95% of the fights out there. I wouldn't say anyone, but like Mark said, I think this is gonna be a good test for him because he never fought nobody with some real punching power. So I would love to see what happens in the fight. Edwin De Los Santos been saying the man's name forever. He's been disrespecting him and everything. He said I just dropped a sub. He said he subscribed. All right, bet. Trent Hopper, thank you. I appreciate you. He said he subscribes to your channel and he sent me $2. God bless you.
Hey Trent, I appreciate that, homie. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, switching topics, man. Hey, Mark, did you happen to see this? I don't know if you look. Can you read this? Look. Here we go. Let me take this off the screen real quick. Wait, hold up. You dropped. Michael Benson reported that if Terrence Crawford were to insist that the Errol Spence rematch happen at welterweight 147 or not at all, what would your thoughts be? the contract allows the loser of the fight to activate the rematch clause, but the winner gets to decide to wait for the second fight, which makes sense. I think what Bud Crawford is saying by saying that he want to have the rematch at 147 is either you drain yourself again, get beat the hell up again, you know how the story ends, or we don't fight at all. Because, it's that rumor that he want to move up to fight Canelo Charlo winner,
Yeah.
So how do you feel about Bud Crawford saying 147 or nothing? Drain yourself again.
Yeah, well, them reports are actually true because I seen his stablemate Stevenson speak on the situation on Twitter as well. He pretty much confirmed it. I don't think he'll lie on his homie's name. So as far as I'm concerned, that's valid. So I don't really think that's a rumor. Well, I put out a video about it on my YouTube channel on Mazuma TV. I put Terrence Crawford, snake or smart. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of debate going on whether the approach that he's taking is snakish or something that he's doing strategically in a smart way. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know we in the hood. You hear that shit? No, but a lot of people saying that it's snakish because Earl Spence gave into a lot of demands with Terrence Crawford. You know what I mean? He pretty much gave him everything he was looking for. Terrence Crawford was being real difficult to deal with, hard to do business with. The higher ups didn't really want to pay Terrence Crawford what he actually got for the fight. But Earl Spence was like, man, fuck it, just give it to him. I want this fight. You know what I mean? Do whatever you got to do. I'm not taking no other fight. Because they was really trying to get him to fight Keith Thurman. But he was like, no, I don't want that fight. This is the only fight I want. Y'all guys got to make this fight happen. So now Earl Spence is trying to he reactivated the rematch clause and he's pretty much looking for a favor. Like, yo, let's make this fight at 154. Hopefully we can make it at 54. It won't really hurt either one of us if we move up and wait. You know what I mean? If anything, it'll play to both of our benefit. But I honestly think Terrence Crawford is really using this 147 tactic to get Earl Spence to not want to go through with the rematch. You know what I mean? So he could look at other fights. And Steven Nelson even said it. He was like, man, hopefully he doesn't take it at 147 because it'll be a waste of time. So that's how Terrence Crawford looks at it. You know what I'm saying? He looks at it as a waste of time. He doesn't want to fight Earl. He felt like he proved everything he needed to prove against Earl. And he probably feels like stylistically the fight won't be any different the second time around. So in all honesty, it's like he's using the 147 John as a way to yeah, exactly. He's looking at it as a way to, like, try to get him out of the fight at 147 so he could pursue the fights against Canelo, against the fights against Jermell Charlo, possibly Tim Tszyu for the belt. You know what I mean? He's looking at bigger fights. You know what I mean? So I think that's why he's going about it that way. And if Earl Spence takes it, I mean, Crawford has to follow through with it. It's a contract. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the rules. You can't just change the rules because things didn't go your way. The rematch, if Bud wants it at 147, Earl gotta honor that, because that's the contract you signed, bro. The fight, I don't think the fight goes any different at 54, bro. Andre Rozier said this. I thought it was very interesting. Everybody listen to this right here. Listen to what he said.
To heal, readjust, reset. And no matter if he puts on more weight, I think the scenario is not going to change. I really would like to see him take some time off. I don't know what the big rush is for him to get back in the ring.
I agree with that.
I don't
know what the rush is for the rematch to happen this year. I don't know what the big rush is. When a man takes damage like that, he should probably take about a year off, bro. If you throw Spence in the ring with Crawford this year at 154, 47, they could fight at 170. It's just gonna end bad. When a man gets rocked like that, your brain needs time. This man been around the game for a minute. Even like when Pacquiao got knocked out, he took 12 months off and he came back and fought Brandon Rios. Even when Floyd got cracked by Mosley, he took 12 months off and he fought Victor Ortiz, I believe. Your brain needs time, bro. Errol Spence, he's gonna get touched with a jab and he got dropped with a jab, bro. In the second fight, I think Bud will end his career. I know it's good money, but it's money. What good is money if you can't spend it? What good is money if you drooling, walking into the store drooling, talking about I got money, but I'm a millionaire, but I drool everywhere I go. You know what I mean? How you feel about that?
what good is money if you can't count it? You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know what I mean?
I agree with Rozier 1,000%, bro. Everything he said is exactly what my sentiment was on my channel. You know what I'm saying? I was saying how Earl Spence should not prioritize this fight right now. He needs to focus on rest because he took a lot of damage in those 9 rounds. You know what I mean? Like, it could be said that they should have stopped it a little bit earlier than that. You know what I mean? But they let the fight go on and he absorbed even more punishment. And then the thing is, not only will Earl Spence be taking punishment during the fight with Terrence Crawford, but the whole build up to the training camps, he's going to take punishment in sparring. You know what I mean? He's going to be abusing his body through strength and conditioning, cutting the weight. So it's a lot of abuse that's going on with his body. On top of that punishment he just had in his previous fight, he needs to fall back and completely reset and recharge. He needs to take a year to a year and a half off. That's my honest opinion. I think that he will come back a lot more rejuvenated, and I don't think that if he takes that rest, it shouldn't be Terrence Crawford next, regardless. I think that he needs to go back. He needs to fall back, you know what I mean? Chill with his family, you know what I mean? Rest, recover, recoup, you know what I mean? And then once he makes his debut at 154, give him a solid fight. You know what I mean? Give him somebody who's a decent fighter. But I just don't want it to be Terrence Crawford right now. You know what I'm saying? For his health, for the sake of his health, I don't think he really needs that kind of fight right now. You know what I mean? He took a lot of punishment, man. And in all honesty, regardless of whether he rests or not, I think that took some time off his career. You know what I mean? So this should, I don't know why they trying to rush this whole rematch thing. Maybe because initially they didn't think that the fight was gonna go that way. They didn't think they was gonna take that much punishment. But regardless, it's not a good situation for him. If I'm Al Heyman, if I'm Derek James, if I'm somebody remotely close to him from a business aspect or somebody in his family, I'm strongly suggesting that he fall back and just let his body heal, man.
Yeah.
I agree with Rozier 1,000%, bro. He didn't say not one thing that I didn't agree with.
What you just said, bro. I think they didn't think the fight was gonna go like that. So no matter what, the rematch was automatically in their head. Like no matter what happened, we rematch it. If we lose, no matter how we lose, it's a rematch because we got the clause in it. You know what I mean? So I think it's more their pride, bro.
Yeah.
I when I was doing the live stream for the fight, after the 7th round, when he dropped him before the bell ended, I think it was an uppercut. I said, if Derek James loves Zero Spence, like if he cares about him, he will cut it and stop it between rounds. He shouldn't have came out for the 8th round, bro. The 7th round, I remember I did it live. I was like, that's it. Look how he's stumbling. How the hell he been stumbling since he first got dropped in the 2nd round? You know what I mean? I don't care for the rematch, and I think that I'm with Bud Crawford on saying either 147 or nothing. It's more of a mental game. He's like saying 47 again. You remember what happened last time?
Yeah, exactly. Most likely, Earl not going to look that direction, man, which is a good thing. I think Terrence Crawford is doing the right thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he is.
I'm sure he's taking Earl health into consideration, too. So he like, maybe if I throw this proposal out there, he'll reject it, and then we could just go our separate ways. You know what I mean?
He trying to fight the winner of Canelo Charlo. I think that's great. Hey, how you feel about that? I think that Canelo talking about I'm not gonna get no credit if I beat Crawford because he little. You know what I mean? Like, bro, the last time he fought a 147 pounder, he lost every round, bro. And I think Bud, yeah, I mean it's true. And it's actually the last time he fought an undefeated black fighter. You know, I know a lot of his fans don't want to hear about that, but shout out to the Canelo fans watching, but scared to type up because you'll get blocked. You know what I mean? But Canelo's a coward. He would never fight Crawford because the last time he fought an undefeated black welterweight, he lost every round. You know, Canelo a trash fighter. I mean, just so trash. You know, that's my opinion.
Well, I would love to see that fight. In all honesty, man, that'll really show me what Terrence Crawford's made of, and he'll be doing something historical. And in all honesty, I don't even know why Canelo even saying that. Oh, he's not gonna get no credit because he's too little. But you made several people move up several weight classes to fight you. Like you fought Amir Khan, bro.
Hey,
who was predominantly a 140-pound fighter, had a few fights at 47, but you made him fight at a catch weight of 155. So you got a history of making guys move up. So why would this be any different? You know what I mean? But it's definitely a chance for Terrence Crawford to make history, 3 weight class move up. And I think stylistically, he gives Canelo a lot of problems. You know what I mean? The movement, the timing, having respectable power. The only difficulty is the 3 weight class move up. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the only thing that's like I don't know how Crawford's gonna be able to how he's gonna perform being that heavy. You know what I'm saying? Because he started at 35. He built himself up to 47 really well, real strong dude. I'm sure he'll be real strong at 54, but 68. That's probably around where he walks around at. You know what I'm saying? So it probably won't be that much of a cut. He probably won't have to train as hard, and if he don't train as hard, his conditioning might not be the same. So that's the only thing that really concerns me. But besides that, if they were both in 147-pound bodies, I would have Crawford winning 1,000%. At 54, I would have him winning 1,000%. Even at 60, I think he'll be able to hold his own. But at 68 is kind of drawing, like kind of crazy. But
that's really daring to be great, though. He's
yeah,
really daring to be. And you know what? I mean, me personally, I think he could do it because when you look at Floyd, when Floyd fought at welterweight, he never cut weight. He just got on a scale, and that's how he walked around that weight. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Crawford's a big guy. He probably walk around 170. Yeah. I don't think it'll be a problem, man. And I think Canelo's such a flat-footed, horrible trash fighter that I think Crawford would win every single round. I don't think Canelo would land one single punch on Crawford. He might just try his typical 3 shots. If some of y'all seen the All Access with Charlo and Canelo, in the first episode, they showed Jermell Charlo watching some tape on Canelo in the theater. And Jermell, he said, Canelo hasn't changed anything. He said that. Y'all could go watch it. He hasn't changed nothing. He threw the same 2 shots. I think he got 3 shots, but Jermell Charlo said he threw the same 2 shots. You know what I
mean? Yeah, that's a great point.
Thank you for the super chat. He say, I think we'll probably get a Canelo Charlo too. I believe the fight will be close, and I think Bud will have a great chance to beat Canelo. He looked bad lately. Canelo's are trash. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll tell you this, though. If Canelo wins, it's not going to be a rematch because PBC got a 3-fight deal. You know what I'm saying? And they're not going to give up 2 of the fights for 1 fighter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna spread that out to 3 PBC fighters because they got 3 shots to beat Canelo. So they lined up Jermell. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because that Al Heyman is looking at it like 3 strikes and you out. So if he beats Jermell, that's 1 strike. If he was to fight Jamal and beat Jamal, that's 2 strikes. And then he can line him up with Benavidez and hopefully he could cash out because regardless, if either one of those dudes beats that kind of crazy.
Hey, that's a real account. Hey, I just checked his account. He's been on YouTube for 10 years. Yeah. That's a real account, bro. Hey, Boxing Fanatics, I appreciate that.
That profile pic, nuts.
Your profile pic is something else, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, man. So Al Heyman is trying to get 3. He got 3 opportunities to knock Canelo off his mountain. You know what I'm saying? Because he understands. He understands that if one of them beats him, they on their way to superstardom. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he's gonna give Jermell a second fight, especially if Jermell lose.
Yeah, he might have to wait on that, or like he might do the typical in the future. You gonna earn like kind of like Hater Plant. What do you call it? Redemption. I'm trying to earn my way back to Canelo. Never gonna happen. You go. No, it ain't. You know what I mean? Once you get stopped, it's kind of hard to even sell a rematch. That's like with the Spence Crawford thing. But you right. Al Heyman got 3 chances to. I think it's. I mean, respect. It's not no disrespect, but it's more his ego. Like, yo, one of my fighters put an L on Canelo record. He got the Jermell Charlo. I think that's just a warm up for Canelo's 3-fight deal. Second fight got to be Benavidez. I wouldn't mind seeing David Morrell, maybe an Andrade. I know Andrade finna fight Benavidez. The second fight got to be Benavidez, bro. It got to be Benavidez, or who else can they possibly give Canelo at 168?
Morrell.
That would be good. I don't think he has enough experience, Mark, bro.
I know, but I'm just thinking. That's
what I'm saying. I don't see who it could be. I would love to see 2 fights versus Benavidez. I would love to see him get beat the hell up twice, because Canelo's trash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Eddie Reynoso already lining it up. He said Jermell and Jamal. Then he didn't say no 3rd fight. So that's Eddie's saying that
he's Canelo's move, bro.
Yeah, that's Canelo's manager. So as managers, they start lining shit up themselves. They got like their own.
It ain't up to him. It ain't up to Eddie.
Yeah, but that's what they. What I'm saying is that's what they thinking. You know what I mean? That's how they want to
speak
go
that shit
about
into existence. He trying to throw it out there and see if it gets hype. It ain't.
Exactly. That's exactly what he's trying to line up. He want to fight both twins, and then they didn't say nothing about a third fight.
Yeah, man. You trying to fight somebody who ain't fought in 2 years and got. Hey, have you seen Jamal Charlo on the bag with Roy Jones? You seen him working out?
Yeah.
Look like trash, bro. You don't want to fight that man.
Yeah, he got a long way back. Win.
Clown ass dude.
Yeah, bro, he got a long way back before he started being himself again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. I think the WBC should strip the man. Give some other fighters opportunity. I don't know.
They need to give Adames the belt. Just give him
Carlos
the belt.
Adames, yeah, right. Carlos Adames, yeah.
Give him the belt. He been defending it. He been defending it. Just give it to him. Make Jamal champion in recess, and when he ready to come back, he can fight Adames. Just like they did with Devin Haney. Put him champion in recess. And then when Adames becomes the actual WBC champion, when Jamal is ready to come back, he fight Adames. They both under PBC. It makes sense. Do it.
Yeah, no, absolutely, bro.
I'm saying that's what I do.
How did Xander Zayas look to you? I forgot to put his picture on the screen. I like Xander Zayas, bro. Out of all the fights yesterday, that was yesterday, right?
Yes.
Out of all the fights yesterday, I think he had an amazing. He made dudes' brains come out of his nose, his ears, his eyes, and I love to see it, bro, because the entire crowd, I'm sure you know why, the entire crowd was rooting against Xander, bro. They was rooting against him.
Was.
Yeah, bro. They was basically, I heard some of the audience members booing Xander because he's Puerto Rican. I was like, man, it's like, it's like that. But I'm glad that his opponent, I forgot his name, Mexican buddy, who cares who he was, but his face was so bloody, man. It looked like he got jumped, But how did you feel about Xander's performance? I think he one of the faces of modern Puerto Rican boxing, not Berlanga.
Yeah, I agree. I got him way over Berlanga. But before I get into the performance, I want to say that I'm happy they booed Xander. You know what I mean? That's a great experience for Xander to get under his belt, because when you look at the 154-pound division, there's a lot of Mexicans in there. And he might have to fight one of them dudes in their hometown.
He don't cook all of them. I think he cooks all of them,
He might have to fight Fundora. He might have to fight Brian Mendoza. He might have to fight one of them dudes in their backyard. So it's good, because usually he been getting cheered on a lot. So for him to get that experience where people actually booing him and actually don't like him, that'll give him more mental reassurance. So when he's at the highest level, he'll be like, oh, I've been here before. I've been booed before. It ain't nothing new to me. You know what I'm saying? It won't get to him mentally is what I'm trying to say. Now, regarding the performance, it was a phenomenal performance, man. Like Xander, they matchmaking him real well, building him up real well. And he's been improving a whole lot, man. Like his accuracy was on point. The way he broke that dude's nose, that was a bad sight, man. You know what I mean? Sharp punches, man. Didn't really waste too many, but the punches he landed were significant throughout the entire fight. His jab was great. His timing was great. Hand speed, combination punching is nice and fluid. Was punching backwards. He had smart, intelligent aggression. You know what I mean? He wasn't out there going for broke. He was maintaining his aggression, staying right in front of the dude to let him know he wasn't going nowhere, but was still in charge. You know what I mean? Still letting him know like who exactly was the man in the ring. Punching backwards, punching forward. It was an overall great performance, man, and was responsible with his defense too. And the dude, you could tell he had a lot of dog in him, but he was just outclassed that night. Man. He got punished, and I thought the doctors made the right choice in stopping that fight. But the ceiling for Xander is looking pretty high, man. As long as he stays focused, stays about that life, you know what I mean, stays in the gym, don't let no girls or any outside negativity get to him, I think he could win a world title, man. And he's really young, so they don't gotta rush him. He could keep building up for 3-4 more years, and really put him in a great position to dominate the 154 weight class.
Man, you said the slender man dude, 6'7", Fundora. I would like to see that. I forgot they was in the same weight class. They is in the same weight class.
Yep, that's a phenomenal fight.
Xander looks very physically strong. When you look at him, he's built like a 168 pounder. When you look, he got long arms, long legs. Like he's built as if he's gonna move up and make some noise. But for right now, yeah, like you said, his shot play, he didn't just go crazy while out with just flurries. He picks his shots. He squat, body shot up top. Like he's very mature for a young man. And
Yes.
I think he beats any Mexican fighter they throw in front of him. You know, this is my opinion. I don't see a Mexican boxer who could even test him right now. You know, I just think he runs over every Mexican boxer. I just don't you know, based off the usual style of these Mexican boxers, you know, flat-footed, very slow, very unskilled, you know, zero talent, more than likely on steroids. I just think that Xander runs over all of them. You know, I don't see no Mexican boxer even challenging him right now. You know what I mean? It wouldn't even be I would feel bad for any Mexican boxer they throw in front of him. You know what I mean? I just think that he runs over all of them, you know. Yo, thank you for that super chat, Mr. Forever Runaway Fashion Line. I take it you got a fashion channel. He found out that Bival, who's Bival, wants him at 68, and he said, "Hell no." Yeah, I know who he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, Canelo wanted any excuse to trying to say, "Yo, I offered him a rematch," and he said no. Now you tried to lowball the man after he beat you. Once a man beats you, he has leverage in that second fight, regardless of what A side you think you is. Bevo deserved, even if it was $20, even if it was 75 cents, he deserves a little bit more money. And Canelo tried to give him the same amount as he gave him last time. Canelo wanted out of that fight. He wanted no parts of Bevo again because he would have lost every round again. You know, because Canelo trash. You know what I mean? Yeah, I said Slender Man. Black Star TV. I see you got a YouTube channel, bro. I hate to admit it, but Canelo's defense would be better than EJ was that night, making him harder to hit. Plus, size and power will be a factor, but Bud won't look like he did versus EJ. I mean, yeah, Canelo's the bigger guy, and I don't think Canelo will go down as easy as, you know, Earl Spence did, because Canelo, you know, he got that clenbuterol embedded in his chin, bro. Steroids, well, even if you stop taking it, you will still reap the benefits of it when you used to take it. You know what I'm saying? You're always gonna have that little bit of edge, even mentally. So yeah, I mean, I don't think Bud would cook Canelo the way he did Spence, but he definitely beats Canelo 20 out of 20 times. Yeah, Oscar De La Hoya said that Crawford will make Canelo look like a baby. I love that. You know what I mean? I don't like Oscar, but sometimes he says some realistic shit.
Yeah, they gotta smack that dude with the wrench, man. That dude Tamos too. They needed him with the wrench ASAP.
Oh yeah. Hey yo, moderators, bro. Is there any moderators up in here, bro? Hey yo, Black Star. I'm gonna make you a moderator, bro.
Yeah, they banned him.
I banned them. Hey yo, Black Star Sports, you a moderator, bro. You see anything stupid, get him up out of here, bro. You know what I mean? They mad because of what I'm saying about Canelo. You know, Canelo's slow, flat-footed, scared. I repeat, scared of undefeated Black American fighters, because the last time he fought one, he lost every round on Mexican Independence Day. It's crazy. It's very embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Just trash fighter. You know, y'all got, hey, like Fanon told me, Fanon Boxing, y'all gotta listen to me. I don't gotta listen to y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all, hey, they looking at their phone like, you know what I mean? They growling right now. They drooling out the mouth. Canelo's a trash fighter. You know, I'm just talking boxing. Flat-footed, slow, steroid user, franchise belt holder, redheaded stepchild. I don't even think his wife loves him. You know, his wife don't love him. There's no way she loves him. You know what I mean? Hey, Black Star, you good with me, bro? Get him up out. Hey, you got a sniper? Shoot him down. All right, man. But I look forward to that episode, man, of Shakur Stevenson on $1 million worth of game. I know you don't really mess with them, but I just think they funny sometimes. The Gillian Wallow and them. Yeah. But I look forward to that, man. But final thoughts on this whole situation, man. We're gonna keep this one short. How do you see a fight between De Los Santos and Shakur, Mark?
I see De Los Santos trying to be aggressive, come forward. You know what I mean, let his hands go, just trying to be effective with his aggression. But I think that he's gonna run into some difficulties trying to hit Shakur clean. You know what I mean? I can see Shakur trying to step to him. You already know Shakur on a mission. He's trying to stop everybody he in the ring with. He's been turning up his aggression as the higher he moves up in weight. You know what I'm saying? So I can see both of them guys just trying to sit in the pocket and try to prove something to each other. Shakur is a type dude that he doesn't really need his feet to make you miss. You know what I mean? He can stand right in front of you and pick his shots and then avoid yours. You know what I'm saying? So I could see De Los Santos trying to come out, show that he's the more powerful guy, but in the process missing a lot of shots. And I could see Shakur capitalizing on it. I don't see him stopping De Los Santos at all, in all honesty, but I could see him getting a clear-cut, unanimous decision, probably 9-3. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say 8-4. I'll probably go 9-3. You know what I mean? I'm going to stay sturdy on that. You know what I mean? De Los Santos is a credible opponent. He is dangerous. But I just think that overall, when you're talking about levels, I just think that Shakur is just a few notches above him, man. And there's no disrespect to De Los Santos at all. That's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. You know what I mean? There's levels to this shit. And I think that it's going to take more of a special talent than De Los Santos to defeat somebody like Shakur. You know what I'm saying? So that's my honest opinion. I think it's going to be a unanimous decision. It's going to be a great showcase of skill of hitting somebody and not getting hit. That's what I think.
Yeah. Based off what I've seen in De Los Santos fights versus Rayo and the little sparring clip he put out, it looked like he's very athletic. Very quick on his feet. He punches hard, but it's gonna take more than that, bro. You're gonna need a whole different mindset and game plan and a lot more patience with Shakur. If Shakur get cracked though, anything can happen. But yo, Mr. Food Truck, what are you talking about, bro? I see you really got a food truck on your channel. You got a food truck. And you look like you're trying to provide for your family, and that's cool. But what do you mean, bro? He fought someone we didn't. Oh, you talking about De Los Santos? Who did he fight last?
He fought Joseph Adorno. I know who he is, but he's not.
He fought Adorno. Nah, people know who Adorno. I know who Adorno is. Yeah, he beat him.
Yeah. Adorno fought Elvis Rodriguez. He fought a few dudes. He fought Jermaine.
Truck guy. Real boxing heads know who Adorno is. He's legit. I'm not saying he's gonna beat Shakur, but I'm actually rooting for Shakur to beat him because I don't know if y'all be on Twitter or Broadway Joel. Hey, really quick, I'm gonna say this: if you're Dominican, you're black. You're a black Latino. If you are Dominican, there's a gang of Dominicans who be like, I'm not black. Looking like Sammy Sosa. You know what I'm saying?
I know black,
bro. You look like Wesley Snipes. It's okay, bro. You're a black Latino, and it's okay. Embrace what you is, bro. And a lot of Dominicans be like, I'm not black. Black as hell. You know what I mean? So I don't understand. But yeah, so I'm rooting for Shakur. Broadway Joel soft. And he the type that'll see you and just take off running, start crying, running. Talking about no. Yo, TJ Nation, thank you for the super chat. He said, do you know Carmel is making his debut on the 30th? I follow Carmel. I interviewed him a couple of times, and yes, that's a big debut. Making your debut on Canelo undercard. He fighting an undefeated fighter from Mexico he finna cook him. You know Mexican boxers, they're not talented at all whatsoever. I think Carmel cooks his up and coming opponent. Yeah, Carmel's doing big things. Yeah, he's fighting on Canelo undercard, and I don't see Zach Quinn Moses fighting on Canelo undercard. You know what I'm saying? I think Zach Quinn Moses. In matter of fact, Shorty's a minor, so I'm not gonna go there with him. But yeah, Carmel will, make more money than Zach Quinn Moses. I feel, but for sure, looking like Sammy Sosa, right? Yeah, so I'm rooting for Shakur in the De Los Santos fight. And how do you feel about this? Last thoughts on this. Crawford says 147. Oh, you're not getting a rematch.
That's part of the game, man. I think Earl shot himself in the foot with that business move he decided to make and put that in the contract because he lost to Terrence Crawford. Now that puts Terrence Crawford in the highest position of power to move however he wants. You know what I mean? So of course he knows Earl's struggling to make the weight, and he doesn't want to fight Errol Spence next. He wants to pursue bigger fights, more legacy defining fights, bigger bag fights. So he's gonna put Earl in a position where it's either you're gonna sacrifice your health or you're gonna move out the way and let me do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it really is, man. It's simple and plain, man. It's either, you're going to put yourself in jeopardy to take even more punishment and really mess up your health and livelihood, or You know what I'm saying? You can step to the side and let me go after your stablemate Jermel or Saul Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's really like it's a choice. You know what I mean? And he's putting Earl at a serious disadvantage. I think he understands that, and most likely, I think Earl isn't gonna take that offer. You know what I mean? So I think they're gonna split ways, and Terrence Crawford gonna do what he do, and then Earl
But
Spence find a way to try to get a world title at 54.
But do you think that it's going to be a stigma? Every time you see Spence, you're going to see the guy who did not rematch the guy that cooked him. You know what I'm saying? Based off how boxing fans is, they're they're kind of stupid. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I think the like how the internet is. Every time they see Errol, they're gonna be like, "You ain't rematch, Bud. Oh, you scared of Bud rematch?"
I say this: how many losses Lomachenko got?
He got 3 now, right? Yeah.
Did he rematch any of the
Not
guys?
one of them.
Right,
Neither did Canelo.
yeah, exactly. So so for that reason, it's like if they're not gonna put a stigma on Canelo or Lomachenko or anybody like that, there shouldn't be no stigma on Earl Spence at all, man. At the end of the day, bro, styles make matches, styles make fights, and Terrence Crawford's style was superior. And I don't think regardless of whether they fight at 54 or if they fight at heavyweight, the same outcome is gonna be presented. You know what I mean? So
and Spence got stopped. Canelo had close fights with Lara. Bebo, he got cooked, but Canelo didn't get stopped in his losses, and you're not gonna see no rematch. Spence got his brains beat out. You know what I mean? So I understand that, and boxing fans don't get that. All they care about is seeing the man get his brains beat out. No, not knowing that he's human. He got a family. You know what I mean? Mr. Mike is different for Errol. It's different for a lot of black fighters. They're held to a higher standard. You know what I'm saying? Because they just are. The excuses will be made for Canelo, the slow, flat-footed, grinding upon his daughter, computer taking, alcoholic, franchise belt creating, haven't fought a black fighter in a decade. Alvarez. It's different for him because he looks white.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Hopefully Canelo does get KO'd, bro. Hey, but yo, everybody, if you're a fan of my channel, hey, Boxing Fanatic, it is a real page, bro. I love the profile pic, bro. Keep on cooking them. If you like my channel, go subscribe to Mazuma TV. He has callers tap in. He's a lot more patient than me. I'm not gonna lie. I have no patience. You will not come on my channel and say something you will not say to my face. But if you like good boxing debates, if you want to argue with somebody else, not argue, keep it respectful. He's trying to get monetized, but subscribe to Mazuma TV. He goes live damn near every night. Got great ideas, and yeah, man. I'm trying to see the man's platform grow because he believes in God. You know what I'm saying? Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I appreciate that, man. Yeah,
man.
I go live pretty much. I haven't gone this weekend, but I'm definitely looking to go on tonight. Yeah, we chop it up about everything. We talk about past fighters. We talk about present fighters what's going on in the boxing world today. We speak on everything, man. We even touch on like little things that happen outside of boxing and stuff like that, man. Just be a good, genuine chop up, man. We always chop it up, kick it. It's like we at the barbershop, you know what I mean? So
That's it.
anybody that want to come through and subscribe to the channel, I appreciate you. And we keep it real, man. We keep it real, knowledgeable, you know what I mean? And we keep it respectful for the most part. You know what I mean? My channel has been growing significantly, and I thank Southpaw a lot for that. You know what I mean? He definitely sped up my progress, and he's brought some great people over to the channel that I'm building a relationship with. So I appreciate Southpaw for that, man. Thank you.
Yeah, bro. When I go on your channel, I see some cool people, and they be like, "Yo, I found my channel through you." I'm like, "Oh, so y'all will subscribe to me?" I don't know because I don't be chopping it up with them. You know what I mean? But it's good to go on your channel and chop it up with some of my subscribers too, man. I don't trust you. You're not gonna come on my channel and just say something crazy, bro. Like David Benavidez said, the guy that Canelo fears. A lot of y'all never said none of these things in real life to nobody until the internet. The internet gave the clown the opportunity to say something that he wouldn't speak. It's hard to explain. Mr. Lightning said he just subscribed to you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Y'all go subscribe, man. And Black Star Sports, he just subscribed. Hey, get the man to 1K subs. We're trying to get him monetized, man, so he could take off and do big things in boxing, man. But as far as this stream, thank y'all for tuning in. One last thing I gotta say about this. Canelo ruined the sport of boxing. It was great to see Zayas get that victory yesterday because dude's face, it looked like he got hit with a hammer, you know, the hook part, you know. And shout out to Zayas, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dimitri Bivol. Shout out to Edison De Lara. Shout out to Floyd Mayweather because they all made Canelo look like what he is. You know what I'm saying? Just horrible fighter. Horrible fighter. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. All right, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Canelo Alvarez is a trash fighter. I'm gone.